Good afternoon, everybody. I know it's late on this Monday, 10:44 Eastern Standard to be exact. Just wanted to come on very quickly on this Monday night. Hope y'all have had an amazing day. I'm gonna give Facebook a little time to get some people on. I'm gonna share this in my group too. Do this. I know it's late, so I know a lot of people probably watch this on a replay. Didn't mean to come on so late tonight, but hey, somebody's up around the world. Just share this right quick. Wonder can I do it right here? Give me a moment, y'all. If you're jumping on, please let me know where you're tuning in from on this Monday. Late night. Try to share this to my group. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't own any rights to the music. I'm just trying to share this to my group real quick. Coming in, let me know where you're joining in from. I know it's late, but hey, somebody's up around the world. Hope y'all had an amazing Monday, Juneteenth, yesterday. Hey Maria, I guess you can hear me okay, right? Make sure this is playing. I appreciate everybody jumping on. I'm not going to be on long at all tonight, I promise. Okay, glad you can hear me. We'll get started in just 1 second. Like I said, I hope everyone had a great start of the new week, Monday. I know it's late. Put this here. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I can't do it here. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do something. Thank you for joining, Maria. Please share this if you can on your page. Just trying to post something real quick. Okay, so I'm not going to prolong this time. I'm forever grateful for whoever's able to jump on tonight. Let me mute this music. Just wanted to come on this Monday late night. I wanted to actually come on earlier, but you know how it is. Time, stuff going on, busy day. But yet and still, I wanted to just come on very quickly on this Monday night. Again, I hope everyone has had a wonderful day thus far. Whenever you tune in, please share this live. I just wanted to come on very quickly tonight just to share a little bit of motivation for the remaining part of this week. And I came across like this quote on my phone today. And basically the quote said, well, tonight, basically the quote said, all big things come from small beginnings. I'm going to repeat that. All big things come from small beginnings. And that came from a James Clear. Let me make sure I put that name out there. So that kind of resonated with my spirit a whole lot on tonight. And hopefully it can definitely encourage somebody else out here. Because a lot of times in life, no matter the circumstance, no matter the situation. We could be, let's say I'm use different examples. You can be starting a new job. You could be starting schooling just to try to better your education. You could be starting as an entrepreneur at certain things. You can be raising a child. You could be just got married, just started dating, relationship. You could be just getting in the church, just gave your life over to Christ. Anything, you can apply this to your life. All big things come from small beginnings. And that leads me to say, nothing is done overnight. If you want success, it's not just going to happen at a twinkling of an eye. It's naturally, it doesn't normally happen that way. If you want to be just natural and raw and real, when you want something, you're going to have to build those steps to get there. So all big things come from small beginnings. You have to be able, thank you for joining, Nicole. You have to be able to have a made up mind. That's why in my business, Success and Power Innovations, I mainly focus on mindset, goal planning, and setting. Why? Because if you don't have the proper mindset, a confused mind gets nothing done. I'm going to say that again. A confused mind gets nothing done. All you're going to do is run around in circles, doing what I call wasted time, not progressing, not getting to your next level. But tonight, as I was scrolling through, sometimes you just relaxing, going through your phone, and that quote came up, all big things come from small beginnings, by James Clear. And that resonated with me so much that I wanted to come online just to encourage someone, whoever's watching. I don't know what you're going through, what you're dealing with on today, because somebody's dealing with something. If you're on this earth living day to day, you can see the prices of everything is going up. Prices of gas, food, jobs. Jobs are now getting ready to lay off a lot of people. So you have to have a strategy. And to know, you just have to have that mindset to go ahead and get started. Quit procrastinating. Because the longer you procrastinate, the longer it's going to take to get a task done. Just like a goal. If you set a goal, if you don't put into work, if you don't even try to put into work, what's going to come from that at the ending? So I don't care how small, how minute, or whatever it is. Remember, all things come from small beginnings. Just like anything, you can look up, the owner of Facebook. You think he just started one night and boom, he was just rich? All these amazing millionaires in the world. People don't even have an education. They had to start somewhere from a small beginning to get where they are today. It takes work and dedication. Like I say, no matter how small, as long as you're putting forth the effort on a daily basis, it could be just a little bit. You're going to be closer to your dreams for whatever it is that you're doing. I don't care if it's saving or investing your money. And this time, we really need to be saving and investing our money. Okay? Like if you want to start saving, if you say you want to have $100 by the end of the week, if you're not putting forth the effort, small beginnings, you're not going to be able to reach that goal, even from 6 months to a year to 5 years. If you don't start from something small, you cannot grow. So that's very important. And it just caught me, and it just made me reflect on some things in my life, that all things come from small beginnings. All things. I don't care, even from pregnancy down. You want to go all the way down to pregnancy. It started from sperm, ovary, cell. They had to connect a small little thing, turn into something big to deliver, which is a baby. That's just a simple, paraphrase or analogy. So just remember that on this week, this day, no matter the circumstance, I don't care what you're dealing with on today. All big things can come from small beginnings. If you're working on your credit repair, you may say, hey, I'm going to start paying off this bill, pay off this credit card, pay off this debt first. Guess what? It may not appear that anything's working out. It may not appear that your credit score is going up at the time, but the more you keep putting forth the effort, you're going to see the end result. You're going to see it if you don't faint and give up. That's the thing. So just remember that on this week. And there is a biblical scripture on that as well, Zechariah 4:10. I'm not a pastor, but but if you look that scripture up, it basically says, let me read it here. because I don't know it the whole thing by heart, but it says, do not despise these small things, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin, to see the plumb line in Zerubbabel's hand. So in other words, he's saying there, do not despise small beginnings. Don't look at it as if it's so small, because that's what we do. Because I've done it, looked at a situation or looked at a goal or whatever it is I'm working on, and I'm like, man, it don't seem like I'm getting nowhere. But at the end result, if you continue on pushing, if you have to stay up an hour late, get up an hour early, whatever it is, move some things around in your schedule, because at the end of the day, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. Let me say that again. At the end of the day, we all have the same 24 hours within a day. It's all about how you time manage, how you manage your time, how you apply, not doing just what they say busy work, but you actually get into work doing the things that you need to do. So that's very important. So let that be your motivation on this week, and reminder that all big things come from small beginnings. I don't even care if you're a pastor of a church or leader, wherever you are. In order to have big beginnings, you have to start small. That's with anything in life, people. So you can count that down to the simplest form. You can apply that to any area of your life, and just to know, you may not see it now, but the more you keep putting into work, the more dedication, the more positive mindset, not a negative, you will see the end result. And it will become bigger as you motivate yourself and push yourself to do it. Yes, Maria, yes. I don't care what anybody say. You can have a cousin, mama, daddy, sister, brother, whoever tell you you cannot do anything. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. Whatever it is you put your mind to do, you can do it. I don't care if it takes 10 years to do it. I don't care if it takes 20 years. You have people all day, every day, for example, I'm going to use this, that are been out of school for 20, 25 years, and all of a sudden decide they want to better their education. Not knocking the education. There's nothing wrong with that, because I feel like the more you know, the more you can teach others. But some people go back to school, get their degrees, they're going on with their life, their careers or whatever. But guess what? They had to start from small beginnings. It didn't just come out the sky and just land in their lap. There was work to be done. Like entrepreneurship, business owners that are on here. Most of my people on my timeline, a lot of people are business owners, entrepreneurs, or aspiring entrepreneurs. You can't just say, man, I can't do this. It looks too big. Yeah, I understand your pain. I feel you. And you and looking into reality, looking at the realistic picture, it seems big, yes. But with the positive mindset, with the motivation, determination, and how serious and you truly want what you want, you can do it with small steps on a daily basis. I don't care if you have to start writing it out on a journal. Write out your vision, what you want to do. If you have to do a checklist, 1 to 5. Okay, I'm going to do number 1 this month. Next month, I'm going to do number 2. Get some kind of strategy to move forward. I don't care how small it is. Something small can turn into something big. But at the end of the day, like I said again, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What you do, you can't blame it on nobody else. You can't blame it on your mama, daddy, sister, brother, husband, whoever. Get permission from your husband if you're married. Get out that lane. But at the end of the day, in a nutshell, what I am saying on tonight, you cannot blame anyone else for the things that you did not accomplish, for the things you did not do. It's not even, some people I hear all the time say, well, I was raised this way. Back in the day, my mom and dad taught me this or whatever. Break that generational curse. Speak positivity over your life. Speak life into the situation. I don't care where you've been at, where you grew up at. That does not dictate the person that you are called to be. Let me say that again, because people use so many excuses, y'all. So many excuses. But at the end of the day, I personally have learned, I'm not saying what I don't know, but what I have learned and am learning, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and analyze your situation, and then come to the conclusion that you just fed up with it. I'm just just being straight authentic, y'all. Because there was a time, because I'm all about transparency and being honest. There was a time when I would blame everybody else for my situation. There was a time I would blame, if I would have been in this situation or X situation, I wouldn't be here today. Woe is me. But at the end of the day, guess what? I kept crying, woe is me, and blaming everybody else for the situation. Not owning up to my reality, what I could have done. What I could have done better. Because guess what it did for me, y'all? And what it's probably doing to a lot of people that's still thinking in that mindset. You're still in the same position, mentally, maybe financially. You at a job, not knocking a 9 to 5 that you hate to go to every day. Not willing to make a change. I'm not telling anybody to leave their job, but if you want to get out of that 9 to 5 that you don't like to go to, when you hear the alarm clock going off in the morning, you automatically get a headache. You need to start progressing to something you want to do. That's why I said, I know I might have a lot of people mad at me, but I'm just speaking the real truth because I've been there. That's why I said you have to apply yourself. Get in some courses. Take some online stuff that you need to do. If you want to start working in, I don't know what. You want to go to school. You can't use now, I work every day. I don't have time to drive to the school. Guess what? This right here, y'all. Open up your computer. Apply for the application. Apply for the grant, student, whatever financial things you think you need to get. Don't be afraid to go out and get what you want. That's why I said at the end of the day, we cannot blame nobody for our situation. I'm not saying I'm perfect because trust and believe, that's why I'm on here telling y'all this now because I have been there and still, dealing with some things on my own. But I have to wake up every day like everybody else get up on a regular 24-hour day and say, Shanika, you can do this. Shanika, you got this. It may seem hard now, but the work that I do, little bit that I do every day will eventually add up and I will see the bigger picture. And that's why as well, I know we're on June the 20th of 2022. Some people think it's just cliche. Where's your vision board? Here's my vision board. Where's your vision board? Do you have your vision board where you can see it in reality every day, or is it just tucked behind a book hidden somewhere? Do you have it just in your phone in your gallery? You need a vision board. Why? Because you're seeing yourself where you want to be. That gives you accountability to be where you want to be because you know what you got to do to work on to see the vision come to pass. God gives us things. He gives us all these dreams, visions, anything that we want. God said we can have if we trust and keep him first. That's what I believe in my Bible. I believe, no matter the circumstance, the trial, because we're going to have that with a positive mindset, knowing with God first and foremost, I can do it. That's enough, and that should be enough to encourage and push everybody else. Despite the circumstance, because we all have trials, y'all. We all have tribulations that we go through, but God wants us to put forth the effort. He wants us to put forth the effort. So instead of being like I used to really be, probably I would say 10 years ago, even I would say, I've been divorced 5 years. So I would say even before my divorce, I was in that mentality of, man, I can't do this. I'm not good enough to do this. But the thing is, we have to be honest with ourselves first and foremost. Accept reality for what it is. But at the end of the day, don't stay stuck on that same mindset, that same way of living, that same thought process. Because as I said, a confused mind gets nothing done. So that's the end of what I want to say, y'all. I just wanted to come on this Monday night because I know it is late. For me, it's like 11:04. But I know there will be people watching this on the replay. But just remember that on this week, this day, y'all, time is of the essence. Don't blame anyone for what has not been done. Don't be angry. Because I do believe everything happens for a reason. That's another thing. Everything do happen for a reason. But what you don't want to do is stay stagnant in that same position and not be moving nowhere. It's best to take your time, take baby steps for progression than to not move at all. Because if you don't move at all, you're not going to be close to the finish line. It's like now if you draw a line across a sheet of paper. If you draw a line across a sheet of paper, you write where you are now and where you want to be. If you have not moved halfway on that line by the end of this year, that's a problem. And really is, to be quite frankly, we're June 20th. If you're not where you want it to be at least halfway from January, there's a major problem there, meaning there's a breakdown. We got to get back on our course, our mindset, and get busy. Take baby steps before you can take the big steps. Just move. Just get something started. Get something implemented. If it's nothing but writing out your goal, write out your plan, and like I say, check off whatever it is you're going to do and apply that to every area of your life. You will feel better about it. You won't be as stressed, because I got some stories. But anyway, I do have a private Facebook group for my business, Success and Power Innovations. Basically, that group is a group of motivation, empowerment, and inspiration. If you have not already joined it, I did pin it there. I would love for each and every one to join it. But of course, if you don't, no hard problems, no evil feelings, nothing like that, because I love you all with the love of God. But I will tell you that will be a group of definitely encouragement, motivation, because we all need one another. A lot of people say, well, I don't need nobody. Yes, you do. Okay? We need people. We need people to help us. We need people to inspire us, motivate us. We need people to teach us things that we don't know. We need people to push us, because you never know who. I could know somebody that you need to connect with and vice versa. So we need each other. You said it's really all about your mentality. I went through some hardships and I was not mentally strong enough and fell back. However, now I understand I was ready previously and moving forward now. I'm ready for my next steps of elevation. Amen, Maria. That is so true. Because there are times where we could be doing great in our business or goals, whatever it is that we want to do. You have a major setback, because we all have setbacks or things that come up in our life that is sometimes, a lot of times, beyond our control. But at the same time, take the time you need, but don't sit stagnant forever. Take a little breather, whatever you need to do, get up and keep it moving. But yeah, I thank you all for joining, the ones that jumped on tonight on this late night. I definitely appreciate it. Thanks for your shares. Like I say, if you have not joined my private Facebook group, please do. I will be having special speakers on there from time to time. My goal is weekly, but you know, certain circumstance may stop that. But I will be definitely coming live more in the group. I know I shared it, so I'll be coming live more in my group as well. Just to give some nuggets on a lot of business things, entrepreneurship things, some trial and error things, because we're not perfect. There are mistakes. But the good thing about mistakes and entrepreneurship, you know how to get back on track once you learn and do it the correct way. Structure your business properly. I'll be talking about that a lot, because a lot of times we as people, business owners, do not structure our business properly. So that's very important in this time. But your mindset is definitely everything on that. So I will have a special guest on this Friday at 8 o'clock in the group, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will post the flyer on tomorrow. So if you're able to join in with us on Friday within my private Facebook group, which I pinned, please do. And if not, you know, it's okay. But I will be sharing and having special guests on from all over the world. So I thank God for the networks, the connection that He has granted me thus far. And I'm just excited for my small beginnings. You know, I despise not my small beginnings, because I know it's going to be growth. But you always have to start somewhere to get ahead. And as I said, A confused mind does nothing. Confused mind does nothing. Also, as a reminder, for Success and Power Innovations, I do 30-minute business consultations or consultation strategy sessions. Those are 30 minutes, and basically we talk about the goals for your business, talk about your marketing strategies, things that you have trouble, dealing with, etc. It's just a brief call that we kind of talk about some of your business structure and problems that you have, or even aspiring business owners. Hold on. Y'all, trying to do something. But like I say, those are 30 minutes, and they are held via Zoom. So if you want to talk about it, want to have a 30-minute strategy consult, my calendar is available, I think up until like middle July. So I have a lot of different appointments, different availabilities, because I know people, have other things going on. So I have different time slots. So again, in that, we talk about your goals for your business, review your current strategies that are pretty much not working or you need some improvement on, and discuss your marketing challenges, because that used to be a hard challenge for me. And then we'll determine if we're a good fit for one another. I also offer 6-week Success and Power, it's basically an empowerment course for 6 weeks. And all of our courses and the consults are via Zoom, Zoom. So if you don't have Zoom, definitely get it. That's the way of the world. But let me put this here as well. Hold on, y'all. I think it should come up that way, hopefully. Okay, let me go. But I just pinned my website on there as well. So it was great having you all on today. Didn't mean to hold you all long. I know it is late night. I hope each and every one have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Remember, mindset is key. Mindset is everything. And with Success and Power Innovations, if you have the time, we definitely have the empowerment. Until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Have a blessed night. Love you all with the love of God.